that was driving. What was his name? Stuart Clyde.
We froze him.
Cryogenically.
Yeah.
And we stole his bones. Made new ones.
You guys did that?
Yeah.
Cool.
It was here that it happened, right?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh, what's your wish?
What I wish?
Yeah, you got a birthday wish.
I wish for a wonderful season.
It's never gonna come true now.
Because you said it out loud,
Oh.
you idiot.
Oh,
So now it'll never come true. You're gonna have the worst season ever.
we're ruined.
You ruined the show.
The show's ruined, guys. I'm sorry. I didn't mean for it to end like this. Guys, I apologize. Deep down inside, I didn't mean it. Okay?
I don't think we can accept
Please
this
all
apology.
say okay. Everyone. No one?
I think we need to bust out the ukulele. He needs to apologize.
I think we gotta end the show.
This is the end of the show, guys.
Whatever,
Goodbye.
dude.
Hey there, I'm Al Roker, class of 76. Yes, way back in 76. Back when the earth was cooling. You're watching WTOP.
The Kinda Late Show with Chloe and Anna. Like licorice, Twizzlers, absolutely nasty. The thought of turkey is just nauseating.
I think
can't.
you're wrong, is what I think.
You think I'm wrong a lot of times.
I do think you're wrong a lot.
When you look at the number of disasters in the U.S., chances are every area will deal with some kind of emergency in the next decade. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids has the educational tools and information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
Put the keys down, Kevin.
But I'm gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
I guess I have really been looking for love in this dating app. Yep, I'm definitely gonna call a ride home.
Good evening and welcome to WTOP-10 Nightly News. Tonight, a SUNY Oswego student competes in Oswego Super Dirt Week.
And we have updates on day 4 of former President Trump's civil trial.
Plus, former Treasurer for Representative George Santos pleads guilty to a fraud conspiracy charge.
WTOP-10 Nightly News starts now.
Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Sammy Sozio.
And I'm Jolie Santiago.
Oswego's Dirt Week at the Oswego Speedway is an event that is looked forward to by almost everyone in Oswego. For most, it's just another running of this event.
But as WTOP-10's Connor Dickman tells us, one SUNY Oswego student we have to root for.
Tyler Stevenson, a senior studying technology management at SUNY Oswego. But he's also a professional dirt car sportsman driver.
It's Super Dirt Week, the best week of racing. You can't beat it. Tons of campers, tons of race cars, and it's just great culture here in Oswego.
Right now, Tyler's competing in Super Dirt Week. The annual event is in its 51st running and attracts people from all across the world.
It's tough. All the best of the best this year, so we're just going to do our best, have fun with it. You know, as I said, it's the best weekend, and you know, a bunch of friends, family come out to this race, so the main point is just to have fun.
For the Stevensons, dirt racing is a family affair.
Families go on vacations over the summer and this and that. Our vacation is traveling to different tracks to go racing.
Both of Tyler's parents are former dirt racers, but now both they and his sister are a part of his crew.
We do this racing thing as a family. My parents are my crew. My sister, she comes, and then I have some family friends that will also come and help out.
But balancing being a dirt racer and a full-time student has its challenges. Today, Tyler left class and came straight to the dirt track to compete.
It's tough. I mean, most of the teachers understand that Dirt Week's important to me, and they know how much racing is to me. So, you know, I worked all morning today doing schoolwork, and then I came over here. So I'm balancing it all right, but I definitely have some catching up to do on the school part of it.
While he has raced this season already, once on Tuesday in Weedsport and once on Wednesday in Brewerton, today was the first time Stevenson raced on the dirt in Oswego this season. Tyler placed 23rd out of more than 80 racers in this evening's time trials. On Friday, he'll be back at the track to compete in his 15-lap qualifying heat. Then on Sunday, he'll race in the final race of the series, the Dirt Car Sportsman Chevrolet Performance 75. Reporting from Oswego, Connor Dickman, WTOP-10.
You can cheer him on tomorrow at 1 p.m.
And on Friday, student tickets are $10. Gates open at 11 a.m.
Some exciting news for Oswego residents. Oswego Rice Creek Field is holding many events in the upcoming weeks. Starting off on October 14th, visitors will enjoy a short lecture about eclipses, followed by a viewing of a partial eclipse, starting at noon. And then on October 27th, a family-friendly Halloween walk will take place and offer a lot of treats. That starts at 5 and goes until 7:30.
SUNY Oswego's theater season opener is The Importance of Being Earnest, a play by Oscar Wilde. It is a comedic and family-friendly play that takes place in Victorian England, says director Stephen McConey. Tyler Hall's Waterman Theater will open its curtains on October 18th at 7:30 p.m. The play coincides with Family and Friends Weekend on campus. Tickets are free for students, $10 for the general public, and available via tickets.oswego.edu or the campus box office.
With all this talk about the leaf raking and the first week of October is nearly over, the recent high temperatures have us wondering, is sweater weather coming soon?
I'm not sure, but let's take a first look at your forecast with Cody Shimmerman. Cody?
All right, well, yes, it is quite hot right now, but we are looking at the possibility of this heat ending after the next day or two, as well as the weather is going to have quite a change up over the next couple of days. Now, the real question is how will this impact your holiday plans on this long weekend? More on that later. Back to the desk.
Thank you, Cody. Turning to state news. Down in Manhattan, former President Donald Trump's civil fraud trial is on its 4th day. Today, Trump left for Florida after the judge called his team's cross-examination, quote, ridiculous. New York Attorney General Letitia James said, quote, the Donald Trump show is over. Trump's team is blaming accountants for any wrongdoing. The Trump's organization, longtime controller and co-defendant, Jeffrey McConney, will continue his testimony tomorrow.
George Santos' former treasurer pled guilty to a federal conspiracy charge today. Nancy Marks allegedly filed the names of false donors to make Santos appear worthy of National Party support. The names of Marks and Santos' family members were among those falsely reported, prosecutors say. Santos blamed Marks when asked about the source of his funds. The congressman pleaded not guilty to accusation of fraud, money laundering, and theft of public funds back in May. Now Marks is scheduled to be sentenced next April. Still ahead tonight, President Biden cancels $9 billion in student loan debt.
Plus, we have new details on the deadly Russian attack on Ukraine. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Major Discussions.
Did you know dragging chains can spark a wildfire?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move. So I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day, I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
Hey there, I'm Al Roker, class of 76. Yes, way back in 76. Back when the earth was cooling. You're watching WTOP.
Welcome back. I'm meteorologist Cody Schiller. Now the real question has come down to what will the weather be like this weekend? Are we going to have nice weather to celebrate the holiday, the extended weekend, or not? Now current conditions across Oswego are 73 degrees is the temperature outside. Winds are light with slight breezes. Your sunrise tomorrow is at 7:09 a.m. and tomorrow's sunset is 6:39 p.m. Now, current temperatures across the state, we are looking at some warmer temperatures, especially in some certain areas in the northern part and the hillier areas, but down below in the lower parts near Binghamton, we are seeing temperatures right now in the upper 60s. Now, tomorrow, we are going to start off cloudy in the upper 60s as our temperature, but by afternoon, we are going to see temperatures try to go up a little bit, but they won't go up too much as rain is going to come into the picture by evening. Now, rain is unfortunately going to stick around. As you can see, the rain is going to be around. It's going to peak around Saturday and Sunday. Into Monday and Tuesday, we are going to have lingering showers. Now, current temperature trends. Now, it is going to cool down, which is good because we have had quite the amount of heat over the last couple of days, especially for October. Many people want to have sweaters and jeans and be able to go outside and celebrate the fall weather. And now we are going to see cooler weathers over the next week or two. Now for the 7-day forecast, we have 72 degrees as our high tomorrow, and as you can see, temperatures will begin to decrease as we get across the week. It's 60 degrees and then into our 50s. This will feel great for weather, fall weather, especially after this hot past couple days. I sure haven't liked it. That's it. Back to the desk.
Thanks, Cody. Turning to national news, Congressman Jim Jordan says he thinks the 8 Republican rebels who oust former Speaker Kevin McCarthy need to be brought back into the fold. Jordan, who is running to replace McCarthy as Speaker, believes he is the candidate who can do that. McCarthy's allies on the Hill have looked to punish the GOP members who voted against the former Speaker. Jordan also said he's the best choice to message the GOP's objectives to Americans clearly. On funding for Ukraine, which has been a sticking point for Republicans, Jordan said he wants to know what the ultimate goal is and how the money is being spent. That wasn't as clear as he was on Wednesday when he said he wouldn't back more funding as Speaker. Asked if he was opposed to changing the motion to vacate, Jordan declined to answer. The motion to vacate is the rule allowing a single House member to call for a vote to remove the Speaker. Hardline Republicans used it to remove former Speaker McCarthy.
President Joe Biden is canceling another $9 billion in student loan debt. This comes just days after following payments resumed. Following a 3-year pause, the White House says that it's conducting fixes to what it calls a broken student loan system.
After an audit, it was able to use existing debt relief programs to help 125,000 borrowers, totaling the $9 billion. Since Biden has been in office, the White House says it has canceled $127 billion of debt for nearly 3.6 million borrowers.
I'm announcing my administration has approved an additional $9 billion in relief for 125,000 borrowers in just the past few weeks under that program. With the latest debt cancellation, in total, my administration has canceled $127 billion in student debts for nearly 3.6 million Americans. This kind of relief is life-changing for individuals and their families, but it's good for our economy as a whole as well.
Russian missiles have killed 51 civilians, including one 6-year-old in the village of Horiza, Ukraine. Ukraine. This attack is marked with one of the highest civilian casualties during the war. In a statement, Denise Brown, the United Nations Humanitarian Coordinator for Ukraine, said, quote, "Our thoughts are with the people of Ukraine, who had to witness today, once again, another barbaric consequence of Russia's invasion," end quote. At this time, rescuers, police, and local residents are still working through the debris of the incident. When WTOP-10 Nightly News continues, our Health Minute will tell us how important screening for depression is for preventing suicide.
And how a shortage of chemotherapy medicine is impacting hospitals. More on that after the break.
Jill told me it was Kitty from Glee. Yeah, what is it?
It's Al Roker.
We're here for you, we're here for you. This is your channel 2. With sports and news and what to do, we're here for you. It's your TV, you're watching WTOP. Your TV, thanks for watching WTOP.
What's going on?
Yeah, we go on at like 11:30. It's like
No.
What do you mean no?
It's 10:30.
10:30?
Yeah, it's 10:30.
What do you mean it's 10:30? Hey, don't touch that. That's my ladder.
Hey, man.
Whoa. You know this book was already discounted 10%? Wow. Get a close up of that one.
Matthew,
Look at that.
Can we go back inside? I want to sleep in the studio again.
Hey there, I'm Al Roker, class of 76. Yes, way back in 76. Back.
Welcome back to WTOP-10 Nightly News. Here's your Health Consumer Report. They need it, but some don't have it. Life-saving chemotherapy medicine is a short that many nation's leading cancer treatment facilities. Upon surveying 29 hospitals, more than 70% have reported their insufficient amount of chemomedicine. Regardless of the shortage, hospitals are still able to treat all patients that need treatment for now by practicing strict waste management.
New research is shining a light on the importance of diagnosing depression and how effective screening can help identify people considering suicide. Mandy Geither has more.
It's one of the leading causes of death in the U.S. More people died from suicide last year than any other year on record, according to provisional data.
One of the key aspects of
preventing suicide is being able to identify individuals who are most vulnerable to attempting suicide.
That's why Craig Bryan and his colleagues at the Ohio State College of Medicine and Wesleyan University started studying patient screening methods at primary care clinics. The researchers believe traditional screening for suicidal thoughts would be most effective at identifying which patients were most likely to attempt suicide. But that wasn't what they found.
The key finding was that the most effective way to identify patients who would eventually attempt suicide was to screen them for depression.
The researchers found that screening for depression correctly identified more patients who would go on to attempt suicide than traditional suicide screening.
Primary care healthcare providers should really be focusing on identifying patients who have depression, and then that might serve as a gateway for determining who might need additional treatment and intervention to prevent suicide.
For Health Minute, I'm Andy Gaither.
Of the many challenges of nursing school, getting into a program might be the next big challenge. More than 78,000 qualified nurses have been turned away from college programs. The reason? Not enough manpower. Preceptors are only able to oversee so many nurses at a time when so many left the profession amidst the pandemic. The U.S. Department of Health and Human Services is funding more programs to combat the shortage.
Moving into the weekend, Hollywood's biggest union, SAG-AFTRA, is beginning to negotiate again. Starting tomorrow, the group will negotiate into the weekend and resume picketing this coming Monday. SAG-AFTRA and the Alliance of Motion Picture and Television Producers resumed negotiations at the start of this week. It was the first time since the strike began in July.
Back to the White House. President Biden's dog, Commander, has been removed from the White House after multiple biting incidents have taken place. In total, there have been 11 reported, some which required medical attention. Jill Biden's spokesperson, Elizabeth Alexander, stated, quote, "They remain grateful to the patience and support of the U.S. Secret Service and all involved as they continue to work through solutions. Commander is not presently on the White House campus while the next steps are being evaluated," end quote. Coming up in sports, it's Garrett Chan and Matt Malley.
Can you give us a quick preview?
We certainly can, Jolie and Sammy. Coming up, both men's and women's soccer had a date with the Fredonia Blue Devils.
And we take a look at what's on deck for the MLB postseason. All of that and more after the break.
Hey there, I'm Al Roker, class of 76. Yes, way back in 76. Back when the earth was cooling. You're watching WTOP.
The Kinda Late Show with Chloe and Anna. Like licorice, Twizzlers, absolutely nasty. The thought of turkey is just nauseating. I think you're wrong, is what I think.
You think I'm wrong a lot of times.
I do think you're wrong a lot.
When you look at the number of disasters in the U.S., chances are every area will deal with some kind of emergency in the next decade. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids has the educational tools and information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
Put the keys down, Kevin.
But I'm gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
I guess I have really been looking for love in this dating app. Yep, I'm definitely gonna call a ride home.
Welcome back to WTOP-10 Nightly News. I'm Garrett Chan, bringing you your Thursday night sports report. We start at the Laker turf, where the Oswego State women's soccer team hosted the Fredonia Blue Devils. Despite the Lakers getting off to a shaky start, allowing a goal 7.5 minutes into the contest, their offense continued to create opportunities. In the second half, the Lakers got on the board with Lugina Serrero and Jackie Marquardt, recording their first goals of the season. The Blue Devils would tie the game late, and both teams would settle for a 2-2 draw. The Lakers head to Oneonta for another SUNY Conference matchup on Saturday.
The Oswego men's soccer team took on Fredonia last night. The two teams battled it out the entire way and would end up eventually tying 2-2. Fredonia took the first lead with a goal by Fred Johansson. Oswego would bounce back with Derek Rivera scoring 2 unanswered goals to take a 2-1 lead at the 81-minute mark. Fredonia would fight back and tie the game at the 84-minute mark with a goal by Fred LaCroix. The game would stall out and end with a tie.
Moving to the Diamond now. Earlier today, the New York Mets announced that general manager Billy Epler resigned after completing 2 full seasons with the franchise. The surprising news comes shortly after the Metropolitans hired David Stearns as their new president of baseball operations. With vacancies at both the general manager and managerial positions, Stearns and team owner Steve Cohen will look for a new leadership and a productive offseason as the Mets try to rebound from a disappointing 2023 season.
The MLB Divisional Series will start this Saturday with a quadruple header with the Rangers taking on the Orioles at 1 p.m., followed by the Twins versus the Astros at 4. At 6, we have the Phillies taking on the Braves, followed by the Diamondbacks versus the Dodgers at 9:20.
Before we look ahead, let's go to Minnesota for Game 2 of the Wild Card Series. Twins one win away from advancing to the American League Division Series. Bomb fourth, bases loaded, Correa, base hit. Royce Lewis scores. All the runners advance 90 feet. A great opportunity for the Twins to extend. They have a 1-0 lead already. Correa is pumped. Next batter, Willie Castro, a grounder. Double play ball. Bichette to Biggio, on to Vlad Guerrero Jr. 6-4-3 double play, but the Twins get a run as Kepler comes in to score. The Twins extend their lead to 2-0. Twins kept the Blue Jays in check and off the scoreboard, and then Twins closer Yohan Duran fires a 101-mile-per-hour fastball past the bat of Dalton Varsho. Twins advance for the first time in 21 years, and they will go play Houston on Saturday in a best-of-5 American League Division Series against the defending World Series champions.
Thank you, Garrett. We'll be right back after this break.
You're watching WTOP-10 Nightly News. Welcome back to Major Discussions.
Did you know dragging chains can spark a wildfire?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move. So I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
Hey there, I'm Al Roker, class of 76. Yes, way back in 76. Back when the earth was cooling. You're watching WTOP.
Welcome back to WTOP-10 Nightly News.
Before we go, we wanted to highlight a 104-year-old woman who became the oldest person to ever tandem skydive.
That's right. The golden years can also be a golden opportunity for adventure.
And take a look at this. Patrick Cornell shows us the woman who proves you're never too old for a good time.
Meet Daredevil Dorothy Hoffner. This 104-year-old adrenaline junkie decided she needed a shot of life and jumped from a perfectly good airplane, potentially becoming the oldest person to ever tandem skydive. Do you think she was scared? No way. Dorothy is a pro. This is her second triple-digit date with gravity. She also went skydiving when she was 100.
No, I wasn't scared. Never. Because if everyone else is doing it, it had to be safe. Nobody had any problems. So if no one else had problems, why should I?
Excellent logic, and it paid off. Look at that perfectly safe landing. The only part she didn't enjoy, all this gosh darn attention.
I didn't realize I was going to get all this publicity because it's not, it just isn't fair.
Some tasks are thankless. In this case, rescuing an elk caught in a tree swing in Washington state. Officers approached the animal in an attempt to cut it free, which the cantankerous creature clearly didn't like, promptly popping the would-be rescuer, sending him flying. Watch again from this second angle.
You all right? You all right? Yeah, good. All right.
This begs the question, whatever happened to just saying thank you? Anywho, let's just say the plan worked perfectly and the elk goes trotting off into the woods. But obviously, don't try this at home. For Take a Look at This, I'm Patrick Cornell.
Wow, those were some great stories. Cody, tell us about the weather before we go.
Well, it sure looks like a rainy weekend ahead for us. Well, we are going to be seeing quite a lot of rain over the next few days. So what are your plans this week?
I am going to go to Dirt Week for sure. That's tomorrow. How about you guys?
I'm definitely going to stay inside. I'm not really much of a rain guy. How about you, Garrett?
Yeah, covering sport, Oswego State athletics is certainly going to dampen the plans, but you got Sunday, you got some football.
Yeah.
Stay inside for that.
Awesome.
Absolutely.
Wonderful.
All right, that's our report for tonight.
Be sure to stay tuned for Late Night.
Thank you for watching. Have a great night, everyone.
Hello world and welcome to season 2 of Smile You're on Camera. As you may know, my name is Mia Dirks and I'm so happy to see you here join us for our second season. We have so many new stories to share here on the show and I'm so excited to go on this journey with you all at home over the course of the next few weeks. Being able to show you the lives of some of my friends and fellow students has been such a pleasure, and I really can't wait to introduce you to some more great people in the episodes to come. Now, since I saw you last, I had a nice summer break working in New York City and relaxing after a really busy semester last spring. And we can talk about that a little bit more later. I have a few snapshots and quick stories to tell, but we have a show to start now. So for those of you at home who are familiar with the show, welcome back. But for people who are new here, first off, welcome. And I'll tell you a little more about how this show works now. Each week, I bring on a new guest to tell us a little more about their life and involvements. To do this, you'll get to watch a behind-the-scenes look at what a day in their life looks like. Then we'll dive a little deeper into some of the stuff we saw in that video so we can get a better understanding of what's going on. Finally, in our snapshot segment, we discuss some photos and moments sent in from you all at home to see what's going on in your lives. I know that's a pretty simplified version of it, but if you stick around and hang out with us for the next half hour, you will see what I mean. So tonight's guest is someone that I met recently this semester who does some really interesting work, and I wanted to bring her on to talk with some more about it with us. So our first guest of season 2 is Gabby Lagatella. So welcome to the show, Gabby. I'm so happy to see you here.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Thank you. And for the viewers at home, would you like to introduce yourself and tell us a little more about who you are?
Yeah, of course. So I'm Gabrielle Lagatella. I'm a junior here at SUNY Oswego. I'm a broadcast and mass comm major, and I'm really excited to be here and tell you a little more about my life.
Awesome. I had a really fun time making this video, and I think all of you guys at home are going to enjoy it too. So without further ado, let's start with our first video of the season. Roll it.
Hi. This is my baby Riker, who is all over the place this morning. Yeah. He is the younger one. He just turned 2 years old, and he's honestly such a good baby. I love working with him, but he's very excited to go out, so. To prep for later, when I get home, I go ahead, I fill up their water buckets now, go ahead, get that out of the way. It's not too hot, so the water isn't gonna get hot. I think it's only getting to 68 today. And then I'll go ahead and put hay in their stalls, I'll sweep. Normally I go ahead and put down more bedding right now, but tonight I have to run to the feed store after classes, so you guys will get to tag on for that.
Hello, and welcome back to the interview show. Wake up.
I'm up.
They greenlit us again.
Again?
Again.
Can you believe it?
Jeez. Why do they keep doing this?
I don't know.
I have some connections.
You have some connections.
Oh, that makes
whom?
sense. Yeah, what's
well,
the
I
name?
apparently own the studio, so.
That makes sense. Makes sense.
Whatever, dude. So, Jared. Jared?
Yeah.
You look a little different.
What do you mean?
Did you get a new haircut?
No, I guess it's like a little different, colored different.
Yeah, you look a little blonde.
Yeah, yeah. And your voice is a little different.
I guess I'm a little sick, so.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, no, that makes sense.
I mean, the mustache checks out, so.
Yeah, everything else is like normal.
Do you like it? I got trimmed.
Yeah, it looks nice.
Thank you.
Looks different from before.
Thank you.
Yeah. Did you like dye it and everything?
Just for men. All over.
Whoa.
All over.
That's why your hair is like lighter too?
No, it darkens your hair. It's on my eyebrows too.
Wow. Because you had like blonde eyebrows last time, right?
Bleach.
Yeah.
I'm artistic like that.
Right, as you are. As you always are.
As I always am. I'm the most artistic, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you like win a contest or something?
No.
Oh,
but people just know.
Oh, it's just like a word of mouth thing?
Just word.
It's like an artist unknown.
Right,
Anyways.
like, what's his name?
Squidward.
Squidward, exactly.
Squilliam,
Thank you, thank you.
I am Squilliam.
What?
You think you're Squilliam.
Excuse you.
Are
but
you
really you're
actually
Squidward.
That's
Squidward.
so insulting. That's actually the most insulting thing.
So Charlie, how have you been over the past couple months?
Past couple of months, I was cryogenically frozen.
Really?
Yeah, so I'm exactly the same as I was before.
Who froze you?
No more wrinkles, no more...
Where did you go to get that done?
Just over there.
Do we have the budget for that?
Around, you know.
I think that was included in rent.
I'm the same me. Just less bones.
Less bones?
They took out some bones.
For what?
Science.
Okay.
I didn't know you could donate your body to science before you died.
I think I've heard of that. I think they take the bones, and then when you get older, they use those bones to make more of you.
Oh.
But smaller versions.
So I'm gonna live forever.
Yeah, you know, like the rib from Adam, the rib from Charlie.
Who's Adam?
Just some guy.
He was like one of the OGs, I think.
Yeah, he is the OG.
They gave him ribs?
They took his ribs and made more of him.
I love ribs. Like with some barbecue sauce?
But they took him
and
away
seemingly
from
ranch.
Yeah, why would they take him and seemingly ranch? Okay. Why would they take his ribs away? What was he
to
being
make
a bad
more of
boy?
him.
Well, Eve was a little hungry, so.
Who's this Eve? We're just throwing in random people
That was
now?
his OG. That was his Pookie.
Oh, his
My what?
Pookie.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
So Eve took Adam's ribs because she was hungry.
Yeah.
Well, actually, wait, didn't she eat that apple or something?
Well, she was even hungrier. You know, it was
true.
like
Hey, I get hungry.
all right, well, that's all we got for right now. Stay tuned. We're gonna cut to break.
Say, President Stanley, whenever there's bad weather, who would you turn to?
I'd turn to Storm Team 10.
No,
right
but you've
here.
got to say it like this. Storm Team 10. Say it with me. Storm Team 10.
Jill
Should
told
we
me it
tell
was
him?
Kitty from Glee. Yeah, what is
It's
it?
Al Roker.
Welcome back. Oh.
Yeah.
Charlie,
interview with you.
yeah.
Oh, man.
Did you forget?
I forgot to make a few calls. Yeah.
What are we gonna do with you?
Same as you always did, Jared.
Do you guys hear
What's
that?
that sound?
Hear what?
Oh my gosh.
You fired me and you didn't change the locks.
I was like, how'd you get in here?
You didn't change the locks. Is that not in the budget?
That I did not.
What did we buy? You could buy a clock. You ordered reprints of the book.
Isn't it nice?
We got our own hot sauce.
Yeah, we
That looks expired.
I
Can
don't
you
know
serve
who
that?
this is. Who is this guy?
Oh, you're right. Who is?
I can't even see that from here.
If Jared's right here.
And Jared's
Did
right
you guys
there.
forget that you fired me?
But you're.
I don't know who that is. Who is
That's
that?
Jared.
I just took one look, and I don't know if I want to look again. I'm a little scared because that looks a lot. That's me.
I didn't know you had a twin. Why didn't you tell us?
I
this?
didn't know I had a twin. So either I gotta call my parents or something weird's going on.
Who's the real Jared? Tell me something the real Jared would only know about.
You know what? Let's settle this right now. You're our interview for today.
Oh, perfect.
Oh wow.
Move it over to the couch.
Come on.
I'm tired. Cool.
I don't know your name.
Wow.
So, faux Jared. What's something I would only know?
Only know about what?
About anything.
Where does Charlie live?
Yeah, where do I live?
Over there.
Oh, he knows.
You still live behind there, right? Does Matt still have you living over there? Took you in from outside?
This is a little freaky.
I remember seeing the tour. The first tour.
But
hey, what happens when you touch the ladder?
With my mustache.
Well, how do you know this? Don't you?
Mustache.
Should I, like, you told me not to touch the ladder, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't believe you guys forgot the entire fact of, you fired me. I was fired. I was let go.
Well, we fired one of you, but the other one's still working. So
There wasn't supposed to be another one.
Well,
did you trim my hair and clone me in a test tube? Like, what's going on?
I wish, because then I wouldn't have to pay you.
Oh yeah, true. Okay.
That's how Charlie.
You didn't
works.
pay me to begin with.
I'm a new person every show. I'm not the same. Yeah. So, Jared, what have you been up to? Just tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, I've been fired. I recently took a job at the bird scooter plant. I am the only employee.
Oh.
I spilled the bird scooters.
Oh, that was
a couple
you?
of them have blown up.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Really?
I almost got fired
like
again.
him, though.
Wow.
Yeah, got to be real careful with those.
Jeez.
Had to slow them down. Kids are going too fast.
So, Jared, do you have a question for
Do you see this?
Jared? What are you talking about? You guys aren't you twins?
Is this like an optical illusion? Are there really two of them here?
I got to call mom. Clearly
Our mom?
something.
They're still there.
Still there? I don't.
What's a question that only the real Jared would know?
Are you actually my mom? Seriously.
When was I born? And why?
Today.
What?
And why?
And why?
And why?
We needed you.
There's a new Charlie every day.
Yeah.
Ooh, those are both good answers.
I think I got one.
Oh, please ask away.
Yes.
What is your opinion on Taylor Swift?
That's a great question.
That's a great question.
Only the real Jared would know.
Let's have Black Hat Jared go first.
What's your opinion on Taylor Swift? Jared.
Oh, Jared's choking right now. All right, Red Hat Jared, what's your answer?
I'm coming to a blank space.
So you have no answer. That's it.
No. That's not my style. I'm working on it. working out. Give me a second. You know,
This is the worst interview we've ever done.
I know.
No, I think that it's me.
it takes me an
I think
average of
I'm the
22
problem.
seconds to
It's
come
me.
up with a answer on my thoughts on Taylor Swift. My mind's really coming to a tight end right now.
Okay, well,
Is anybody getting what he's
come
saying?
up with an answer, please. I don't know what he's trying to say here. He's just stalling. Like, what are you doing?
Do you want me to speak now?
I'd love you to speak now.
Somehow
Answer
Black
the
Hat Jared had
question.
no answer, and yet it was a better answer than whatever this is.
I know.
See, that's what I do. I talk and I give nothing to the world. That's my
That
specialty.
does sound like Jared.
Is that a reference?
More empty carbs than Kraft mac and cheese.
Is that a reference?
You know, I think this is all great, but I think we also need to cut to break soon.
Real quick, which one of you would work for less money? Say out a number. 3, 2, 1.
$4.
5,000.
We got $4.
We got a winner.
Get out
This is
of
why
here.
I left.
Get out of here.
This is why I left.
Now get out.
I'm gonna need to be evicted.
Oh, I can do that.
Come on.
After this.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
Shine on that black. Look at the bling. Look at do we got a diamond tester on?
Yeah, that's getting bad. Yep.
10
out of 10 recommend on Yelp.
We're going to the playoffs. I can't believe I missed that. Every time I'm buzzed, I spend too much time on my phone. What? I should take your phone away. No. I'll call for a ride. Hey, why does my face look like that? I'm playing with these new face filters. Okay, you know what? Yep, that's mine. I'm gonna need that back. No. Kevin.
What up?
Welcome back. I think it's time for some news. Charlie, what's
News
been going on
Channel.
in the world today?
Well, let's get right into it. Look at this chicken. It's like a chicken nugget. Is that a chicken nugget?
I think so.
That looks so...
Oh,
Whoa!
whoa.
Hello!
Is that your prom date?
Yes. Yes, it is.
What's her name? Oh, okay, give her some decency. Jeez. Yes, thank you.
She looks so good, it's scary.
What's her name?
Well, okay. Her name is, They killed Travis Kelce?
No!
Are those two stacked on top of each other?
Oh my goodness.
That's so dangerous.
Who's she holding?
Someone's gonna get hurt. It's the moon. The moon got an upgrade.
But look,
What's
what does
the
it look
upgrade?
like?
What happens to the moon now?
They put a little line on the side of it. So
And
it's like a ribbon that goes all the way around.
Is it for like racetracks?
Yes, it is. Moon races, yeah.
I can't
Is
believe I
that
got
what
that.
Dirt Week is this year?
Yes, yes. Dirt Week's on the moon. They finally took it to the moon.
When is Dirt Week?
Soon.
Soon?
Yeah. Today, tomorrow. Who could know?
How many laps around the moon do you have to take?
Well, so the moon's gravity is different, so it would be more.
Okay.
Cause like the days and the hours and everything. Yeah, you get it. You get it.
I get it. So do you think it'd be like, ooh, do you know what that is?
Charlie, who's driving that car?
Who's driving that car, Charlie?
Is that a dog?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, dude! Look at that dog go!
I think he's doing a great job.
Dirt Week That dog's going to the moon.
I think this is proof that all dogs should drive cars, actually.
I think it's true. I'm not reading all that. You kidding me?
I think dogs are better drivers than humans, actually.
That's true.
I'll agree. I'll agree.
Yeah, I think that this should actually be a law in place that all dog drivers.
You ever see like Space Buddies or
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I know me some Rosebud. That was one of the buds. Oh!
Whoa!
I guess
the dog drove through the. Hello. High five.
Could you imagine if
Can you imagine if that happened to
look
our
at the dog.
set?
Damn! Look at them go.
Whoa! So I guess dogs aren't
You're not
better
supposed to
drivers.
park there.
Charlie, you're blocking the shot. I'm trying to see.
Yeah, I think a guy came out of that car. Hello.
Whoa.
Go Lions! Please go Lions!
There's a
Whoa! Tub Gators. So the Lions played the Cheese Guys this past weekend, and they had
The ones
a
from Wisconsin?
rough battle. They had a rough battle.
What are the Cheese Guys' official name?
The having fun.
I think it's the Graders.
The Graders. Ah.
The Graders, like cheese.
The Cheesers.
Oh.
The Cheesers?
It was the dog driving this.
I think so.
Filming and driving.
What's that
Whoa.
dog's name?
Stuart.
Clyde.
Stuart Clyde.
Stuart Clyde.
First and last. Wow, look at those
That's pretty.
mountains. Whoa. This is all AI generated.
This is in Oswego,
This
actually.
is all Jared generated.
Are those cows?
No, that's
Those are
Oh, there
oxen.
they go. They had a little star
Oxen.
flag.
Wow. Look at that hat. That's awesome.
I wish I had a hat like that. Go, milady.
G'day.
Oh, look at that stash.
Oh, I wish I had a mustache like that.
Me too.
Curl it up and everything.
Gray.
Ooh, God bless. Whoa!
Whoa! That is some hat.
How many animals do you have to kill to get that?
I think they just shaved them. I don't think they have to
Oh,
kill
really?
them.
Well, that's sweet.
That's a nice couple. No?
They're just having fun. They're just playing
Gallivanting.
around. Yeah, they're not. They're honestly just looking at the
Whoa.
buffalo
She,
or bison, rather. They
the
call
queen
them
of
bison.
she's the queen.
It would assume so. Who else wears that much red?
Those look like little ants. Those don't look real. That's
Do you
not
think you could
real.
ride them?
Of course. Just hop right on. They wouldn't stop me. They love me.
Ooh, it's winking at you.
Hi. I'm still stuck up on that hat. Wow. And a nice beard too. Whew.
That man's
Whole
got it
9
all.
yards. That is the modern day cowboy. Oh yeah, pet it.
Oh, too. Ooh, touch some horns.
I wish
This is
I
an
could grow
awfully
horns
long
like
video.
that. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, this. I think this has been replaying over and over. Oh, it's the dog
Oh,
again.
there he is
the
again.
dog.
He's back for round 2.
Yeah, that dog is gonna corral those bison.
Stuart Clyde is on a mission.
Stuart Clyde, yeah. He's got to get to work.
What's
Where's
his
he work?
job?
He at the pound.
He puts other dogs in
Boom.
the pound.
Boom. That is way too short. I can't
Who
read
even
all
got
that
this
in that
picture?
small little.
Imagine you
That's
look
awesome.
out
the
mirror.
rear view mirror.
Yeah, do you see that?
Obama.
High five. Whoopsh. Thanks, Obama.
He doesn't want a high five.
The other guy doesn't look like he wants to high five.
No.
Who is that guy?
I don't know.
I need to
I
get
think that's my
myself
dad.
a presidential seal. Hi, Obama. He looks so cool. In
I think
that
this
car.
man right here is my father.
Really?
He doesn't have
dude?
a mustache though.
Yeah, you're right. It's not my dad.
Is this your dad?
No, that's Obama.
Obama could be your dad.
Charlie, what do you think's happening
I don't
here?
think so.
I think Obama is swearing into office in the car.
In a car?
Yeah, into like my home office, right over there.
What's he?
Why is he swearing?
Yeah, why is he swearing?
He's been a naughty boy. He's using a lot of curse words, and I don't like it.
You don't like it?
No, not at all.
I don't like it either. Do you want to know what I also don't like?
What do you not like?
Commercial breaks. But
You
we have to
can't
go
say
to
that.
one.
Ugh.
We're going to
We love
commercial break.
commercials.
Well, it happened.
Welcome back to Major Discussion. Did you know dragging chains can spark a wildfire?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move. So I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
Hey there, I'm Al Roker, class of 76. Yes, way back in 76. Back when the Earth was cooling. You're watching WTOP.
Howdy.
Hello, and welcome back to the interview show. Today's a very special day. You know why, Charlie?
What day is it?
We're
The day Charlie got a
celebrating
hat.
Your birthday!
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you got a little
Birthday.
cake for me.
And we
Thank
no,
you.
but we got squawkers.
Oh, some squawkers.
We got hat.
Charlie, there is something I have to give you.
What's up?
I have this. Hold on.
Okay. Oh, what is this?
Oh, you might have to take the hat off.
Oh, of course, of course. Oh, thank you. Oh, I feel so pretty and beautiful.
Is that on right?
Yeah.
Put your arm over.
Yeah, this is right. Thank you. Oh my God, what does it say?
Birthday princess.
I'm the birthday princess.
Here you
Oh,
go.
thanks. Does this
Matt,
make noise?
Matt, would you like one?
Oh, of course.
Happy New Year.
Would anyone else like a squawker? Offering to the audience. Would you like a squawker? Come and grab a squawker. Yeah?
Probably very loud.
Look at just.
Oh, nice catch.
Mine doesn't work.
Nice catch.
Very good.
We want some squawkers over here.
Squawkers!
All around.
Woo!
Take the pumpkin. Show them the squawkers. Yeah, there we go. That doesn't show them at all. Sorry, guys. Whoa.
A whole lot of air.
Oh wait, do you guys
coming
want a
out of half of
squawker?
Squawkers over there. Nice cake. Thanks for the cake, guys. Is that a trouble there?
This doesn't work at
I think mine's
all. How old are
broken.
you?
I'm 6.
6.
Finally double digits.
You're now not just one hand, but 2 hands.
Double digits, that's what that means.
2 hands.
1 digit, 1 digit, 2 digit. Double digit,
You gotta
baby.
lose some hands, your fingers.
Gotta lose some hands.
You gotta cut some fingers off, buddy.
I feel awesome with this hat on.
Does it
You're
make
my
you-
favorite deputy.
Can you look into the camera and give your best milady?
My lady.
Very good.
How about that? How about that?
That was very good. How's my
Thanks.
hat?
Your hat is wonderful. I love it. I love the tag on it. It really adds to it.
And I can.
Oh, now I really want chocolate cake right now. You guys ruined me.
It wasn't in the budget.
Worst birthday ever.
I'm sorry.
We replaced
Oh
the
my
cake
goodness.
with the hat.
Throwing a fit here.
Look at this. Look.
Whoa.
And now
What were you
you're gonna
doing on
show
the
me.
It's our highlight reel.
Oh, for me, guys? You guys are too nice. There I am.
And there's
going like
Jared
this.
again.
Oh, there I am again. Look at him. Oh, he's so cute. Aw. Aw. Oh,
And there's the.
that was a quick highlight.
Really
nothing
have so
else?
many shows.
Nothing else was like cool about me, my life. What about when I bought that burger? Hmm?
Did you record it? You know I wasn't there.
No, I didn't.
I do have
Camera
56
said.
hours B-roll of you sleeping behind the studio though.
Only 56?
Yeah. I was
Okay.
gonna do 57, but you know.
We ran out of space.
Yeah.
No more tape. That makes sense. Okay.
You know, I just think, why should you get a birthday reel? Why not Matt J. Bly here?
MJB's gonna get a birthday reel?
Well, it's not my birthday.
How do you know?
Oh, you don't know that? True.
You don't
You
know.
didn't know either.
Surprise!
Surprise!
It's your birthday.
It's your
not.
birthday.
Happy
birthday to you.
Happy
birthday to you.
Happy birthday, MGB. Happy birthday to you. I think it's a G instead of J.
JB.
There we go.
What's the G stand for?
Yeah, what's the G stand for?
Gerard.
Really?
Short for Gerardithy.
How do you spell that?
Gerardithy.
Spell it.
I don't know.
Spell it right now. Doesn't even know how to spell his own name. It's ridiculous.
Right, guys?
This is honestly
Email
somehow comes to me instead of
What'd you say?
How old even are you?
6. You told us
6,
already.
pal.
Are you not paying attention?
6 what? Dog years? Your dog Charlie?
Like the dog that was driving? What was his name? Oh wait, Stuart Clyde.
We froze him.
Cryogenically.
He's
And we
gonna live
sold his
forever.
bones. Made new
What,
ones.
you guys did that?
Yeah.
Cool.
It was here that it happened, right?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh, what's your wish?
What I wish?
Yeah, you got a birthday wish.
I wish for a wonderful season.
It's never gonna come true now.
Because you said it out loud,
Oh.
you idiot.
So now it'll never come true. You're gonna have the worst season ever.
We're ruined.
You ruined the show.
The show is ruined, guys. I'm sorry. I didn't mean for it to end like this. Guys, I apologize. Deep down inside, I didn't mean it. Okay?
I don't think we can accept
Please
this
all
apology.
say okay. Everyone. No one?
I think we need to bust out the ukulele. He needs to apologize.
I think we gotta end the show.
This is the end of the show, guys.
Whatever,
Goodbye.
dude.
Hey there, I'm Al Roker, class of 76. Yes, way back in 76. Back when the earth was cooling. You're watching WTOP.
The Kinda Late Show with Chloe and Anna. Like licorice, Twizzlers, absolutely nasty.
The thought of turkey is just nauseating.
I think
can't.
you're wrong, is what I think.
You think I'm wrong a lot of times.
I do think you're wrong a lot.
When you look at the number of disasters in the U.S., chances are every area will deal with some kind of emergency in the next decade. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids has the educational tools and information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
Put the keys down, Kevin. But I'm gonna drive home. There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
I guess I have really been looking for love in this dating app. Yep, I'm definitely gonna call a ride home.
Welcome into the Al Roker studio. It is time for season number 20 of Laker Connections, the longest running show on WTOP-10. No, I'm not Jared Wakefield. I'm Zach Malamud.
And I'm Ryan Joyce, not season 19 character Thomas Turgeon.
Ryan, we'll keep things as they were in the past and see what happened this week in Laker sports.
Well, Zach, we're going to start things off with some women's soccer, as the squad had one loss and one tie in the past week. following a loss against Plattsburgh 4-1 Saturday for their first SUNYAC loss of the year in a 2-2 tie against Fredonia on Wednesday. Zach, this is clearly a team who has found success early, but this past week was a little mixed bag for Coach McGrain's squad.
Yeah, definitely, Ryan. I mean, 2 winnable games, but they couldn't find a winner in either one of them. 9 shots against Plattsburgh and then 10 on target against Fredonia. I mean, Abby Zimkowiak, she was unbelievable for Fredonia in net, was standing on her head in this one. 8 saves for the Blue Devils in this one. The Lakers just could not find a way to get by her. A team that led up 7 to Cortland 1 week ago, Fredonia. This is not a result that the Lakers will be really proud of.
Yeah, and in that Fredonia game, in game 2, 2-2 tie, Soreo had a great game herself. She had a goal in that one. Jackie Marquardt had a great one too. Great pass there from Laura Miller, finding her in that one too as well. And they started a little slow. It was a little bit of a physical game. A couple, timeouts there, injury timeouts. It gets really physical here in SUNYAC women's soccer. And Katie Seller, great in this game too as well. 2 goals for themselves as well. And Oswego had this one, but the last 5 minutes just got away from them.
Yeah, and the Lakers, their one problem is they got goals in the end, but in the Plattsburgh game, they just could not find one. A lot of chances, a lot of opportunities for the Lakers. Really couldn't get one in the back of the net. It really hurt them in the end, and Plattsburgh made them pay. When it came to the Fredonia game, they went up in the game. They had a lead. They just could not hold on to it, and as the season goes on, they're going to have to try and fix that.
And yeah, this is a team that kind of starts slow in most games, and that's where they find themselves 4-2 and 4. But a lot of those games shouldn't be a tie. It should be ones they should be win outright.
Yeah, no doubt, Ryan. The Oswego State men's soccer team grabbed a huge 1-1 tie against their rival Plattsburgh State Cardinals. Plattsburgh on their home field had won 9 of the last 10 meetings against Oswego. Then yesterday, the Lakers traveled to Fredonia and couldn't get by them either, with it finishing 2-2 in the end. The Lakers had a lead at one point in both of these matches. A huge result for the Lakers in Platte, Ryan, but they can't seem to hold on to a lead right now.
No, and I mean, for Oswego, it's just been tough to get those ties. So far this season, 5 ties for them as well. A lot of games they really should be winning. Borgioli's been great so far this season. 2 goals allowed in the Fredonia game and 1 in the Plattsburgh game. But for himself, he had 6 saves in this one, double what the Fredonia one had. And I mean, Plattsburgh in that game outshot Oswego in the first half, and they played really good against undefeated Platte. Kind of a step-up game for Oswego as well, who so far this season hasn't had the most success against the top teams.
Yeah, definitely, Ryan. A great result against Plattsburgh. All of that work done defensively, though, and they get a goal, and the defense then falls asleep. Lets one up 30 seconds later. Goals coming a minute or 2 after the Lakers are able to find a breakthrough that's really hurting them right now. But credit to Kieran Gilroy. 3 goals and an assist in his last 3 games, really stepping up for the Lakers on offense right now. The Lakers need him to really stay hot. There's a lot of tough matchups coming up on the schedule. If he can put balls in the back of the net, it lets a lot of steam off of the defense and doesn't put too much pressure on them in the end.
I mean, talk about he's been the guy all year. He's been one of the guys, go-to guys. 4 shots on goal in the Fredonia game, 1 goal, 1 assist for Gilroy, and 2 shots that came from the left side in that game as well. And Oswego thought they had that one, but another one kind of like that women's soccer game, last minute, goal goes in.
Yeah, definitely, Ryan.
The Lakers field hockey team has found themselves with a slow start to the season. The squad's been slumping with a 2-0 loss to Dukes Pulse Saturday to keep a 3-game losing streak going. But the Lakers flip it around and got a win Tuesday against Keuka 5-1. For their 4th win of the year, this team finds themselves stuck in the middle of SUNYAC with a lot of senior leaders and are looking to get a win streak going.
Yeah, Ryan, I mean, it's right now for the field hockey team, a big win on the road against Keuka. They put a ton of goals in, 5-1 victory for them. The one problem is they can't keep that up consistently right now. Maybe putting goals in against Keuka will boost the confidence of this team, but I think that's the problem. 5 shutout losses. Like I said before, it's been a struggle to score goals. 5 shutout losses so far this season. Kate McNally has 27 shots. That's more than double the next best Laker. She's really putting in a lot of production, but the production from behind McNally will be huge for the Lakers as they get into the conference schedule right now.
Yeah, I mean, as a team who has a lot of senior leaders, it was kind of a tale of 2 stories in both games. New Paltz, very good team, second in the conference. Oswego's kind of struggled with them past couple years. Ellie Kazel and Kate McNally in that game, only 2 to get shot on goal. I think what's been lacking so far this season is getting shots on goal for this field hockey team. And, you know, another thing, they started off pretty slow and not getting the amount of shots and really good shots to win games.
Yeah, and just trying to find where a goal can come from. Obviously, shutout losses are not going to really help them and boost the confidence of them. There's a couple of really tough matches coming up for the Lakers, and they're really going to try and figure things out. Like I said, the production behind McNally really needs to step up. Somebody out of the dark really needs to step up for the Lakers, and that will probably help them as the season moves on. We'll stop right there for this week in Lakers sports, but this show is just getting started. When we come back, we'll check out where the Lakers are going in the week ahead. Don't go anywhere. This is Laker Connections on WTOP-10.
Welcome back to Major Discussions.
Did you know dragging chains can spark a wildfire?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move. So I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
Hey there, I'm Al Roker, class of 76. Yes, way back in 76. Back when the earth was cooling. You're watching WTOP.
Back to Laker Connections, your source for Laker sports right here on WTOP-10. Well, Zach, we have talked about the past week in Laker sports. Now let's paddle to the week ahead and talk about what is upcoming for Laker sports.
Thanks, Ryan. Yeah, let's start off with the volleyball team. Oswego have two SUNY matchups on the road this weekend against Plattsburgh and Potsdam. The Lakers are 0-1 in conference this season, while both Plattsburgh and Potsdam come in at 0-2. Plattsburgh are 3-0 on their home floor this season, but Oswego could be on the brink of a bounce back, Ryan.
Hey, I mean, big win for Oswego past couple games the past weekend. Oswego and Platt still winless in their conference. Platt's slight around that 500 mark. I think Karis and Pussio has been great this year, 75 kills. Trefiller has been great as a grad, 298 attacks already in the season. That's great that they got her back. I mean, Oswego 7-3 in their last 10 against Plattsburgh. I mean, as a team, you want to find a team that's been struggling so far this season. You want to play a team you've had great success against. And for this Oswego, it's a great opportunity to, you're 7 games back from 500 now, but get a couple wins here and keep it going.
Yeah, 100%, Ryan. Best chance, really, for the Lakers right now to start a run in the SUNY. Two teams really struggling in Plattsburgh and Potsdam, and Oswego has enough talent and experience that they can really sweep the weekend easily. I think looking at the Lakers, they're 7-3 in their last 10 against Plattsburgh. They're 9-1 in their last 10 against Potsdam. Two teams that they've beaten easily in the past. They really could definitely take the weekend in a sweep, I think, and they really need their big hitters to step up right now. Obviously, they lost some big pieces from last year's team, but like I said, they have enough experience that could really figure things out, and a couple of different people can really step up for them.
I mean, a team that has a lot of senior leaders has been great all year. For Oswego, I mean, you mentioned 7-3 in the last 10 against Platt. This is a team who had a really tough beginning of the year, has not won a home game so far this season, and a team who, you have a lot of that senior leadership I mentioned. Kaylee Troy, Trefiller was great that they got her back. There's a lot of games left here, Zach. There's a chance for Oswego to kind of turn it around with their senior leaders.
Yeah, a lot of time left for them.
are looking to turn the season around on the weekend where the team travels to North County playing SUNY Plattsburgh Friday and SUNY Plattsburgh on Saturday. Both teams Oswego has had previous success against, but is it enough to keep their season back on track?
Yeah, Ryan, the women's soccer team right now, a huge test on the weekend against Oneonta. I mean, they need to be rock solid defensively in this game to get a result in this one. It has not been easy recently against Oneonta for Oswego. Oneonta, though, they're winless in their last 3. Oswego could really take advantage of it. In those 3 games, Oneonta outscored 4-2 against a couple of different SUNYAC opponents. They're a little open defensively right now. It should give the Lakers a little bit of confidence to really find a goal. They've found a couple of goals in the last couple of games, 2 against Fredonia the other day. And, I mean, heading into this Oneonta game, they definitely could put some balls in the back of the net.
And this is definitely a game for Oswego to figure out and get a win here. Oneonta, in terms of standings, pretty similar to Oswego, kind of a similar team. The last 2 games are really close. 1-0 loss last year and a tie in 2021. So a team who they played really close against. And Oswego, a team who's going to have a lot of trouble. Brianna Meehan, who's second in the conference in save and save percentage, 89% save percentage. So for Oswego, it's going to be about getting a lot of shots off against a really good goaltender there for Oneonta.
Yeah, and Oneonta, you mentioned a lot of goals not let up. I mean, it's definitely helping them advance their record. 4 wins on the season. I believe it's 4-2-4 right now on the season, the Red Dragons are. And right next to the Lakers in the SUNYAC standings right now. Obviously, you look at Oswego and the goals need to come at big moments for them. I think the goals can come for the Lakers. The question is, can they hold on to it and really figure things out defensively and help the Lakers really hold on to a lead? The Oswego State men's soccer team have a huge SUNYAC test at Laker Turf when the Oneonta Red Dragons come to town. The Red Dragons' only losses of the season came in their last 2 games, against Brockport and Cortland. The Lakers come into this matchup at 2-3-5 overall and 1-1-2 in conference. The Lakers need a result on their home field on Saturday, Ryan.
And it's going to be a tough one for Oswego. Oneonta has been a powerhouse soccer school for a very long time. Prestigious school. Oswego has really struggled, hasn't got a win there in over 25 years. And Kieran Gilroy, we mentioned him earlier, he's going to have success in this one. Last year, he got a goal in that one and the 1 goal Oswego got. And Oneonta, number 4 team, they're coming off 2 losses right now. And for Oswego, they got to kind of pounce on that. Oneonta, who is an undefeated team, 1.44 goals per game. They only allow less than 1 goal a game, too, as well. And on the Oswego end, Oswego's allowing that 1 goal, and goals allowed not is great, too, either. But for Oneonta, Ali Somau is going to be tough for Oswego to guard. 4 goals in the season so far. And for Oswego, they're having a good year so far. Not the best, not the worst, but they got to keep going here and try to get a win.
Yeah, Ryan, for the Lakers, it's arguably their biggest test of the season right now. A rivalry game against a team that dominated them for the last decade. I mentioned the inconsistent defense a little while ago for Oswego. Really need to figure things out. Oswego will really need to create chances in this game. Oneonta does not let up a lot of goals. A really strong team in the SUNYAC right now. Oswego, if they can put balls in the back of the net through guys like Kieran Gilroy, Kyle Genrich has been pretty strong the last couple of games. They could definitely figure things out. Goals have been a problem. Like I said, 0.9 the goals per game right now when Oneonta is putting balls in the back of the net very easily.
And that'll do it. But coming up next, we get ready for hockey season with Wheelhouse Wire right here on WTOP-10.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
Shine on that boy. Look at the bling. Look at do we got a diamond tester on?
Yeah, that's getting bad. Yep.
10
out of 10 recommend on Yelp.
score going to the playoffs. I can't believe I missed that. Every time I'm buzzed, I spend too much time on my phone. What? I should take your phone away. No. I'll call for a ride. Hey, why does my face look like that?
I'm playing with these new face filters.
Okay, you know what? Yep, that's mine. I'm gonna need that back. No. Kevin!
Welcome back to Laker Connections. And as the weather starts to get colder, we get even closer to hockey in the Deb. It is now time for the fan favorite, Wheelhouse Wire.
Let's get into it, Ryan. We're now just over a week away from preseason puck drop for the Oswego State men's hockey program against King's College. Head coach Ed Gosick lost a big chunk of his leadership group with all three captains from last year out the door. With a large group of returners, the Lakers add 5 Ontario natives, with 2 of them coming from D1 programs. With 2 forwards, 2 defensemen, and a rock-solid netminder coming in, Ryan, the Lakers have a really strong group looking to get back to the SUNY Championship.
And yeah, what a great class for Coach Gosick getting them back. He had some names to step out. Brock Kulicki played last year in AJHL, a familiar recruiting ground for Coach Gosick. Gets a lot of guys from that area. Travis Barker, 3 teams in AJHL last year. And then, a D1 transfer from Holy Cross, Jonathan Bala on defense. Before that, played 3 years in OJHL. So a lot of guys who were playing in some really big, conferences beforehand.
Yeah, you mentioned Cam Simons, top of the list, 42 points in 54 games in the BCHL last season. A great playmaker that the Lakers had on offense. Another forward is Brock Kulicki, 28 goals in 52 games in the AJHL last season. Another pure goal scorer, really helping out the Lakers on the offensive side. They add guys on the back end as well. Jonathan Bala, 17 games played for D1 Holy Cross, a 6-foot, 183-pound defenseman. A lot of the Lakers defensemen right now have a lot of size. These 2 guys that they're bringing in Baker and Bala, not too big, 6 feet and 5'11". They also add a netminder in Brandon Milberg, 3 games played for D1 Sacred Heart, a .863 save percentage. Not great last season. Probably looking to bounce back. I think he's a little bit more of protection for the starting netminder in Cal Shell.
Yeah, and Coach Gosick, like I mentioned, great recruiting class coming in. A lot of guys who have a lot of experience playing a lot of hockey in their career. Milberg really stands out as a guy who Oswego, Cal Shell had a great freshman year, but just to have a guy in that back end to come in, maybe Cal Shell's not having his best of a day, bring someone in who played high Division I level hockey.
Yep, definitely.
Moving from men's to women's, where Mark Digby will be welcoming 6 new Lakers into the recruiting class of 2023. The class consists of 6 total players, including 3 defensemen, 2 forwards, and 1 goaltender. So, Zach, there's definitely a lot to talk about in this class, as well as the squad as a whole when it comes to recruits coming in and graduates leaving.
Yeah, and we look at this women's hockey recruiting class. We'll start off at the top with Erica Parenti, 24 points in 25 games in the USHS last season. A great goal scorer herself. Megan Buxton, 3 years at Nichols in D3, 13 goals in 25 games in 21-22. Only 6 last year, looking to bounce back this season. Helen Van Dam, a really versatile defenseman. Leah Coley, 8 assists in the OWHL last season, a solid playmaker at the point. Tilly Petrick, the Lakers really excited about her coming in. Played for Australia at the World Cup and the World Junior Cup a couple of years ago. And then another netminder, Hannah Skavnak, didn't play for Post University in D1, did not play a game for them. No goals against, though, in 6 games in the USHS in 2020-2021.
And I mean, for a team who lost players like Amanda Zenstein, or Ariel Haas, who led the team in points, a lot of great players coming in. You mentioned Tilly Petrick. You got to be happy if you're a coach to get someone coming in who played high level on their national team. And you mentioned defensively, Helen Van Dam, 51 games right down the road for Syracuse Valley Eagles, so an easy recruit there for coach. And this team all together, a lot of young guys, a lot of young girls coming in, a couple 19-year-olds, a couple 18 years old. A lot of young players that can build off playing this year for Oswego.
Yeah, definitely, Ryan. And Mark Digby had a solid recruiting class. Obviously, you mentioned a lot of the losses from last season. Trying to bounce back, and it was a little bit disappointing last year. They had a great run the season before, lost in the semifinal of the new HL semifinal to Cortland. Trying to bounce back after last year's a little bit of disappointment, a really solid recruiting class in the end. But that'll do it for the Wheelhouse Wire, but we're not done yet. After the break, it's time for our first Laker Showdown. You're watching Laker Connections on WTOP-10.
Hey there, I'm Al Roker, class of 76. Yes, way back in 76. Back when the earth was cooling. You're watching WTOP.
The kind of late show with Chloe and Anna. Like licorice, Twizzlers, absolutely nasty. The thought of turkey is just nauseating.
I think you're wrong, is what I think.
You think I'm wrong a lot of times.
I do think you're wrong a lot.
When you look at the number of disasters in the U.S., chances are every area will deal with some kind of emergency in the next decade. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids has the educational tools and information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
Put the keys down, Kevin.
But I'm gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
I guess I have really been looking for love in this dating app. Yep, I'm definitely gonna call a ride home.
Welcome back to Laker Connections. I'm your moderator, Matt Sharamita, not Tommy Talarino, and it's now time for everyone's favorite segment, Laker Showdown. For those of you that don't know how the rules work, it's pretty simple. Ryan and Zach will have around 30 seconds each to answer 3 questions that I ask. Let's get started. Today is National Green Tie Day. I don't think it's actually National Green Tie Day, so we're going to let Zach go first.
Wow. What rules are we breaking here? Are you kidding me? I can't
National
start
Green
off.
Tie Day.
All right.
Lakers volleyball team just faced a sweep against the Mustangs of SUNY Morrisville. The loss brings their record to an undesirable 3-10. What do you guys think that they could do to turn things around going into the second half of the season?
Yeah, that's an interesting one, Matt. I don't know if there's a turnaround coming, though. I hate to say it. I'll be the bad guy for today. They're 0-5 at home this season. 4 of the last 6 games for the Lakers after this weekend against Plattsburgh and Potsdam are on their home floor at Max Hill Gymnasium. I hate to be that guy, but last year they were tremendous to start, and then as good as they were, they went into SUNYAC play, and there was a drop-off. It was very difficult to grab wins in conference. I do not think they're grabbing wins in conference right now with this struggling team.
Interesting take. I'm going to disagree with that one. I think Oswego is going to turn it around. A team who, in this coming up game, 7-3 against them in the last 10, they're going to figure it out. They have a lot of senior leaders. Trefiller, you mentioned Kaylee Troy, Grace Taylor, a lot of names I can name who are leaders, going to turn it around. A lot of teams we've seen in history of Oswego sports, professional sports, turn it around after a harsh start. And I think Oswego, women's volleyball team, is going to figure it out and get over that 500 mark for the season.
Yeah, I mean, the one thing I'll say, Ryan, they lost a ton of key players, and Toby Renz is not there anymore.
Yeah, Toby Renz, whatever.
I was kind of with you for a second. I think they could, but I don't know. I don't see it happening. I'm going to go with Zach for the question, for question number 1.
Okay. Oh, whatever you say.
But we got a lot of game left to play, fellas. Next question. Women's soccer has played solid this year, 4-2-4 record thus far, with a well-rounded team full of talent. Who is sticking out to you guys as the potential MVP of the team? Ryan, you kick this one off.
Well, I think a lot of people would say Katie Del Grosso is their MVP of the season. I'm going to disagree with that one. I think Perry Anderson is the leader of this team. Perry Anderson, during the game yesterday, yelling out calls from the goalie net, being the leader for this Oswego team, trying to figure it out. Perry Anderson, we'll throw some stats out there, Zach. 73% save percentage. Hasn't had a game of more than 2 goals this year. That's a pretty good, if you don't score goals, if you don't let up goals, you might win games. They'll say that. 4 shutouts this year so far, and third in the SUNY with a .62 percentage goals against average. That's pretty good, Zach, and I think it all starts with the leader, the captain on the field, Perry Anderson for Oswego.
That's fair. That's a good answer. I'll definitely give it to you. I think I'm going in the midfield, and I'm going with Amber McDermott, a rock-solid midfielder for the Lakers right now. I could pick the goal scorers in Brianna Winkler and Katie Del Grosso, but she's played Amber McDermott has played the full 90 in every single game except for 2 of them. A ton of shots on goal each game for Amber McDermott. She does not jump out on the stat sheet, guys, but a really crucial player in the middle of the park for the Lakers.
I absolutely agree with you, but I think this Oswego record is kind of due to that defense, so I have to give it to Joyce with this one.
She's the captain of the field. She leads the team.
That's fair. That's fair.
Can't disagree against that.
Yeah, I don't have an argument. Sorry.
It was a great pick by Joyce. A great pick by you as well. This is a little bit better. We got one more question left. Down to the wire, 1-1, just how we like it. Let's get into the last question. Hockey season is officially around the corner with the first game set for next Saturday. The Lakers are coming for revenge after losing in the SUNY Championships last season. I know that it's early, but do you guys think that they can make a run for their first trophy since last being crowned SUNY champions in 2014?
Who's going first?
You're going first.
Awesome. All right, I'm going to be the bad guy today. I was a bad guy against volleyball. I'm a bad guy against men's hockey right now. I'm confident they can make it back to the championship game. However, we're forgetting that Geneseo is still a hockey program that's really, really good and may have had just a little bit of a blip last year. Obviously, Plattsburgh won it all in the end. It was a tough opponent for the Lakers. A lot of seniors out the door for them, though. That's a lot of experience gone. Geneseo, if you don't think they're coming in fighting after last year's blip, I don't know what to tell you.
Okay. This is for Coach Ed Gosick. This is the year. We are winning this year. SUNY, we're winning the whole thing. 2014 has been way too long. This is the year. Returned 3 of their 5 top goal scorers from last year. Bull, Cal, Bufo, Sleeth. They're getting back to the tourney, getting back to SUNY. They're going to win the chip. Cal Shell, the best goalie in the SUNY, going to come and have a great year here for Oswego. And Zach, I'm going to counterpoint. You can't mention all these guys coming in for Oswego, 2 Division I transfers, not going to make an impact and not win the entire SUNY. You can't say that.
No, but when you're looking at that, wait a second. There's a lot of experience already. A lot of returners for the Lakers. They brought in some new players, but you don't think Geneseo brought in some new players? A rock-solid hockey program. They're bringing in guys every single year from the top level. I think Geneseo clearly is the team to beat heading into this year, especially with the chip on their shoulder after last season's blip. Like I said, if they didn't run into Plattsburgh in the semis, Geneseo, they might have been cheering on our home ice at the Dev after last year.
I think this Oswego team's hungry. I think they're ready to go. Last year was a tough loss. Could have had that one in the Dev last year in a big game. And for Oswego, a lot of teams, Zach, don't have the recruiting guru, John Whitelaw. Not many teams have John Whitelaw and Ed Gosick there as recruiting players. So this is the year. Oswego, mark it down in the record books. This is their year.
That's a phenomenal point. And I can't be with you on the bad guy role tonight. I'm gonna have to give Ryan a win. Good guys gotta win sometimes, Zach.
Fair enough. But that'll do it for Laker Showdown, and thanks for tuning in to Laker Connections. Ryan Joyce, Matt Sharamita, and Zach Malamud. We'll talk to you guys in 2 weeks.
Hey, everything's gonna be all right, Chet. Stay with me, all right? We're gonna get you to the hospital. Everything's gonna be fine, all right? Stay with me.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have
some music.
heartbreaking news that has come to our attention. SUNY Oswego senior Tommy Tallarino, a beloved student and member of WTOP, was found dead.
Down a little bit there.
What's this? You say Tommy died?
Tommy?
What?
What about Tom?
What's going on?
We need to get you to the hospital right now, yeah. Let's just turn it back on to just normal music. You're out of your damn mind over there.
What? Tommy.
Just relax, man. You didn't hear anything, alright? All in your head. I don't know what happened to you, but we're gonna figure it out.
I like toaster strudel.
Alright, chat, here we go. We're almost there, buddy.
Chris Schwartz said Tommy's dead.
Nah, you're just hallucinating, brother.
Yes.
Alright, watch your step.
No, no,
There you
no.
go, you're good. Watch the brick.
Oh,
There you go. Alright, get your ass in there. Alright, chat, right this way, dude.
Got
Got you this special hospital room, big Patriots fans here. Alright, just lay on down. Get on down there. Here, try to move up a little bit. Get up on the. There you go, there you go. Alright, listen. Look at me. Get here, get some rest, alright? I'm gonna turn on the TV for you. And I'll be back in the morning to pick you up, okay?
Alright, man.
Alright, let me turn on the TV for you.
Thanks, man.
Take care.
Good evening and welcome to WTOP-10 Nightly News. I'm Madeline Cummings.
And I'm Scott Brubaker.
This just in, Oswego State student and WTOP-10 member Thomas Pellerino found dead on the shores of Lake Ontario. The 21-year-old's body was found along with rocks by a fellow Oswego State student around 7 o'clock this morning.
Oh my God.
Police say that the body had severe blunt force trauma to the back of the head. While the police had no idea how the injury and eventual death happened, they can only assume that somebody had something to do with the death.
Oh my God. Bradley! Oh my God.
Yeah, they're not having their way. The shit's not over. It's just getting started.
Well, Mr. Shetler. Looks like you finally cracked the code.
Huh? Like stealing candy from a baby. And I hate babies! Shut up! It wasn't that funny.
You know, Shet, you've been a little bit down on your luck lately, so I figure you deserve a little bit of an explanation. You see, we were never friends. Ever since you pulled that stunt last Halloween escaping from the good doctor, he went ahead and he hired me to be the assassin that takes you out. Because, you see, the good doctor's been doing this for 100 years. Scoping victims, taking them one by one. And when you asked him to be on your show, his next victim practically fell into his lap. I'm helping out the good doctor because he's going to give me the right to eternal life. You know what's the funniest thing about this? He's not going to remember a single thing.
What are you doing there? What are you doing?
Night, chat.
And when Mr. Bradley and I feel like it, we'll seek out our ultimate revenge. Putting your pathetic life to an end, just like your two buddies. Everything we do is calculated. I would say that I'm sorry that you were the chosen one, but like my mother Regina once said to me, to be a good man and an honest man. Hi, Gemini! Ah! Your life ended the first day you decided to put me on your stupid little show. Soon your family will have to deal with the loss of your life, and the only thing they'll have to remember you by is how much of a loser you were! It's been a pleasure, Shot. I'll see you soon.
No.
Ta-ta.
No.
Bye!
These idiots. They think they're 2 steps ahead. They can't even plug the damn thing in. They want me to be brainwashed? Let me fix my hair real quick. We're gonna give them brainwashed. Welcome
the season premiere
of Lake Night.
Life could be a dream.
Shetler.
What's up, man?
All right. What's wrong with you?
Do you feel weird?
Feel weird? No.
I've just been feeling just really weird lately ever since last week. I can't even remember how I got here.
No, it's just the first show of Jitters. It's the final season of Lake Night. It's our premiere. Who isn't excited for that? You're just nervous. It's okay.
I feel like something really bad happened to me.
No. From me? No. Come on. You know me.
You're not pulling my strings?
Pulling your strings? Shetler, come on. You're my best friend. Of course not.
All right.
Get it together, man. Take a deep breath. We'll do it together.
Just give me a little tap or something. Give me a little.
Oh! Okay.
Hey, I'm back in it.
All right, we're back.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to the season premiere of the final and last and best season of Lake Night. It has been a ride, but all good things must come to an end. But we have 4 episodes to knock your mama's socks off. So, welcome, buckle up, grab some popcorn, grab some Funyuns, grab some, what's an outstanding candy?
I like
Goobers, sweet tarts, red vines, whatever you prefer, and we will be right back because things are about to get spicy here on Lake Night.
Ooh.
Welcome back to Major Discussions.
Did you know dragging chains can spark a wildfire?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move. So I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
Hey there, I'm Al Roker, class of 76. Yes, way back in 76. Back when the Earth was cooling. You're watching WTOP.
Welcome back. Welcome back to the most stupendous Simon and Garfunkel's favorite television show. Both of them. They love our show. It's Lake Night. And of course, for you Lake Night viewers who have watched us over the last year, we like to try some weird things in the show, try different foods, everything along those lines. But tonight, Shetler, we're taking it up to the next level because it is time for the Dirty Jelly Bean Challenge.
It's time for the Dirty Bean.
The Dirty Bean!
And if you don't know what the Dirty Bean is, Finkel has hijacked our teleprompter, aka it's not working, so I'm going to read off this masterpiece right here on our little lovey-dovey tablet because this is gold. Before us is the brand new Bean Boozled Challenge that consists of a multitude of spicy pepper-flavored jelly beans, sure to knock your great-grandmother Dorothy Hamilton, Bigsby, Adams, Jefferson, Lincoln, Washington, Nixon, Truman, George Foreman, Simon the Great, Kimmy, Droopy Drawers, Hansel and Gretel, Benedict Cumberbatch, carry 1, drop the 7, add the circumference of the Great Gatsby, shoestrings, the thirds, socks off. If that wasn't a mouthful, these jelly beans sure will be.
Oh my God, you're such a natural host. Yeah, okay, strips are done.
Yeah, let's kind of preface this. So normally in a Bean Boozled challenge, it's like cherry or sriracha. Not with this one.
No.
They're just all terrible.
Yep.
It goes from sriracha to Carolina Reaper. There's no challenge. We're just gonna be flicking the little circle thing. What's it called? Spinner. And then we're gonna be eating. We have sriracha, jalapeno, cayenne, habanero, and Carolina Reaper. So without further ado, let's
pantomime it to the camera.
open them.
Pantomime it to the camera.
Okay, here we
Get the
go.
camera on you. There you
These
are.
are the beans. They're falling. They're falling. Here we go.
I will say I already tried a sriracha one off camera earlier just to see what the base level was.
Yep. And it was
It's
bad.
not unbearable, but it worries me.
Okay, so I will show proof what we spin on. You can do the honors.
Oh.
He can do the honors.
Well, thank you.
Cayenne. That's like the third most spicy.
Okay, so that is like.
So wait, let's show.
Oh yeah, here
with
we'll
proof.
show them.
Okay, we got cayenne.
Cayenne.
There you go. Beautiful.
Anybody? Hold on.
Oh,
Wait for him.
Maybe.
Maybe.
There
Yeah,
we
it's the
go.
cayenne. So it's like it's the darker. I believe it's this one.
Yep.
Oh my! I'm genuinely like already sweating and shaking and almost probably gonna cry.
We're gonna do 2 apiece, I think.
So this is cayenne.
Yep.
Oh my God, this is horrible. I feel nauseous already. Let's
Bottoms
try.
up.
1, 2, 3.
How's she doing?
Ooh, that first swallow was brutal. Oh my. Okay.
Not bad.
Not horrible.
Okay.
They're still stuck in my teeth though, so I'm not gonna be a
you're
wuss
good.
and not swallow it all.
All right. So I'll join you with. Oh, that was a bad flick.
Jalapeno.
Jalapeno. That's not bad. These are jalapeno, right?
Jalapeno business.
That was nice.
Here, like I see the box.
That's not bad. It's just not a delectable treat of any kind. It just tastes like jalapeno.
So, like we said, it goes sriracha, jalapeno.
That's a little bad. That's a little bad.
Cayenne, habanero, and Carolina Reaper. So you tried one below me.
Yep. Oh, the swallow. Yep. The swallow's not nice. Yeah.
Nope. Swallow is not nice. We
All
have
right.
6 minutes, says Madeline, coming in our hair. That's pretty wild.
That's a little zooey mama right there.
Zooey
All
mama.
Right. So, all right. So we're gonna cheers the next one. So you're gonna spin. Take yours.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness.
This is a bad idea.
Yep. And you're gonna please be Carolina. Please be Carolina. Please be.
Well, that was a good flick.
Please be. Please be.
I got
Habanero. That's
is that what I
bad.
got last time? Oh my God, that's the second to last one. It's the orange ones.
All right. Here we go. I'm gonna flick it. Nope, that was a bad flick.
You also got. Oh, you got sriracha.
I'll flick it again.
Oh, okay. we have 6 minutes, Shetler. You can just eat the sriracha one.
I'm gonna do the. Oh yeah. I'll habanero.
You'll
cheers
habanero with me?
I'll habanero cheers with you.
Okay, hold on.
All right. So this is the
I gotta
second
get
worst.
my mindset ready here.
Okay. You ready? For the love of lake night. Cheers.
1, 2, 3. We're slow zooming.
Is this supposed to be bad?
Hold on, Shetler.
Is this not an orange jelly bean?
No, it gets bad.
Does it?
Yep. It really does.
Mmm.
It gets pretty bad.
Mmm.
Ooh, I need some broccoli gusto.
Mmm. Huh. Now
that is hot.
Is a pepper.
That is wow. That's the one that's the best. As far as if we're going taste wise, that's the best one yet, because it genuinely tastes like a pepper. Like I feel my mouth burning. The other ones were just like spicy.
Ooh.
This one hurts my mouth.
Sweet Tabitha. Oh, brother.
Ah.
Oh.
Yeah, no, we gotta make sure too, because you guys. I wasn't around for the first spicy challenge.
Yep.
But we gotta wipe everything down.
Yep. We did spread
can't touch
some
our eyes.
asbestos/dirty pepper
And these
substance.
IFBs probably gotta be wiped down.
Oh my
But,
halamuhabaha.
where do you feel it? Mine's on my tongue.
I feel it like all over the circumference of my mouth. I feel it back in like the little what's the
uvula?
What's the
uvula?
I thought that was part of the women's anatomy.
Nope.
No, that's in the back of your throat. Yeah, right there. And then but yeah, and then
That's the last episode of Late Night.
Okay, so
what?
Carolina.
You're going for Carolina Reaper?
We're going. All right, no, we gotta spin. We gotta spin.
How many minutes, Marilyn?
We got 3 minutes. Okay. All right, we gotta spin.
Let's
okay.
let's slow it down for a second.
Yep.
Look at my hand.
Your hand's shaking?
Shaking. I'm nervous.
Okay. Yep.
Jalapeno. I already had jalapeno, didn't I?
Yeah, we gotta spin again. Jalapeno.
Oh, Carolina Reaper.
Reaper. Oh.
We're in this to win it.
Carolina Reaper.
Oh, Carolina Reaper. All right.
So
we're going for it. Hold on, wait a second, Chap. That's not the right one.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not. See, that one's darker on the outside. That's cayenne.
Oh, that's cayenne. All right.
We need this one. This is a
light
Carolina Reaper.
Reaper.
This one's a Reaper. There you go.
Where is it?
It's got it looks like this. So this one's one as well.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Melinda, if we die.
Yeah, Melinda, sorry for any
sorry.
HR problems this causes you.
Very sorry.
With a couple deaths on air.
Okay. Cheers to the Reaper. Yeah, can we call Savac?
Get him on standby.
Ooh.
So it fools you. It tastes like a shell.
Oh my Lord. How we feeling?
Pretty bad. Let's read this box and see if there is any actual life-threatening potential things. Oh, consuming your own. Oh God, consuming your own risk. Keep out of reach of children under 13, the elderly, and pets. Do not consume if you are allergic or sensitive to hot or spicy foods, peppers, or caps. Oh God, CAPSAICIN. No idea. Pregnant, breastfeeding, or have medical condition which consumption of an extremely hot food will cause an adverse reaction. Due to the hot nature of this food, it may trigger asthma symptoms. Do not give to persons without their permission, only after sharing this warning.
That is
we failed there.
Absolutely.
Whew, that's
hot. It's not as bad as I thought, but it's not enjoyable.
But my mouth is watering, and I could see the sweat.
I could use
from
some
the
milk.
monitor.
Oh my goodness.
Already? Ooh, no, it's getting worse.
It's not worse than the chip. It's not worse than the chip.
All right.
But
we gotta go
anyways, the show must go on because it's tournament time and it's time to crown a new Lucre Continental champion. So we will catch you in 2 minutes' time, right after the break.
Roll it.
Jill told me it was Kitty from Glee. Yeah, what is it?
Al Roker.
We're here for you, we're here for you. This is your channel 2. With sports and news and what to do, we're here for you. It's your TV, you're watching WTOP. Your TV, thanks for watching WTOP.
What's going on?
Yeah, dude, we go on at like 11:30. It's like
No.
What do you mean no?
It's 10:30.
10:30?
Yeah, it's 10:30.
What do you mean it's 10:30?
Hey, don't touch that. That's my ladder.
Hey, man.
Whoa.
Did you know this book was already discounted 10%?
Wow. Get it closer to that one.
Matthew,
Look at that.
Can we go back inside? I want to sleep in the studio again.
Welcome back to Insert Funny Bradley line. Welcome to Late Night. As you all, sorry, remember things were getting spicy, no pun intended, in the Lucre Continental Championship picture, and that's not stopping anytime soon. our very own Luger Continental Champion Luke Rosenthal has a video updating us on the status of his historic Luger Continental Championship reign, his longest reigning.
Longest running
champ.
6-time champ. Let's check it out.
Throughout my life, I've always strived to be the greatest version of myself. Whether that's as a student, a family member, a friend, a brother, a foe. But I truly believe that there's been no greater version of myself than me today as your Luger Continental Champion. I said that I was going to go on an everlasting Luger Intercontinental World Tour. And unfortunately, guys, I lied. I lied to you. My reign of 9,462 days, and that's an important number, will end at 9,462 days. Unfortunately, from carrying Lake Night and Oswego Sports Entertainment, I've sustained a career-threatening arm injury, as you can see. Ow. That hurt. And it is with great displeasure that I relinquish my Luger Continental belt. This is not a goodbye. This is a see you later.
I will remember you. Will you remember me? I'm singing this song so we don't get copyright stricken down. Luger Continental on WTOP.
But never say never.
It's just an absolute travesty for
What a
Mr.
shocker.
Luke. What a shocker.
What a shock.
But after the blatant disrespect that man put on our show, it's time that he got a slice of karma.
And
we
have a brand new Luger Continental Champion. Drum
roll,
roll,
please.
Ta-da! Whoa! Look at that thing!
The new and improved, asbestos-free Luger Continental Championship.
Oh, yeah.
That is a beauty right there. And it is going to be around the waist or shoulder of one of these fine, lucky 6 men and or women. So, we're going to do a tournament, bracket style, to determine... Did I spit?
No, I was just wiping the hair with my hairs.
The new Luger Continental Champion. And via a bye, 2 people have already advanced. But stepping right up right now is Fiona and Garrett Chan. Where they at? Come on down.
Garrett Chan.
Garrett Chan. Fiona, come on down. Come on down.
Come on down.
All right, we don't have a lot of time, so put a little pep in your step. Okay, so
little pep in the step.
You two will face the camera right here, and you will be doing a best 2 out of 3 rock, paper, scissors to see who advances.
One and done. We'll just do one and done.
One and done. One and done. One and done. Let's see it.
Go on. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Go start.
Oh, okay. You gotta say start.
Yeah, we'll go. Okay, I'll count it off. Ready? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Go again. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Garrett advances.
Get out of here, Fiona.
All right, Madeline and Kenny, bring your sweet Bippy out here. Come on.
Here comes Kenny.
Here comes Kenny. Give it up for Kenny.
Kenny G. Here comes Madeline.
And Madeline coming.
Ready?
Let's see it.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
And Kenny advances! Mr. Kenny.
Now we bring Garrett out here to go one-on-one with Kaylee Richmond. Here comes Kaylee. All right, now this is Thumb Wars.
You two will be doing Thumb War.
Thumb Wars.
So we need a 1, 2, 3, 4. I declare a Thumb War. And then you begin.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. I declare a Thumb War. Here we go.
What is this
Oh,
nonsense?
whoa. All right, Garrett wins.
Oh my goodness, Garrett, way to just show.
Garrett
my God.
with the upset, knocking off the number 1 seed,
All
Kenny
right.
Richmond. Now we bring in
Kenny's coming on in, and we need to
Dom
introduce
Perone.
one man to the show. Welcome, Mr. Dom Perone.
Oh my.
Oh my God.
I'm here to win this belt, fellas. All right? It's that simple. I'm not here to play, okay? So let's get this done, huh?
Okay.
All right.
Kenny, so this is going to be also a thumb war.
What do we think about a thumb war, Mr. Dirty Dom?
Thumb war? I'll pay $100 to make it arm wrestling.
You want to do an arm wrestling?
Let's do an arm wrestle, huh?
Let's do
All
an
right,
arm
let's
wrestle.
do a
real
good
quick.
old-fashioned arm wrestling. What are we gonna do this? Probably here?
Here? Yeah, come back
yep.
here, come back
All
here.
right. Yep, come on down. Let's see it.
You
Dirty
can't
Dom.
touch the title before you win it. We know
Can't
that's
touch the title
that's a
before you
rule.
win it.
Uh-oh.
I'll get out of frame here. You can have a seat or
I'm gonna
whatever you
sit
prefer.
still.
Yep.
I'm going to sit. Go ahead.
Let's see it. Let's see it.
For this in the bounce.
All right. I'll hold and I'll count you off. Runner set. 3, 2, 1, go! Don't break it up. Oh my God, Dirty Dom! Dirty Dom! Oh my God!
I think we're going to call it. I think we're
He's
going to call
got
it.
it!
It's over.
The winner!
It's over.
Dirty
Dom
Dom!
Perone. But
Kenny,
now, hey, there's
it was
more.
a pleasure.
Get back in the chat because we have one
Here
more
we go.
final game. Mr. Alex Brooks, graphic director, throw up the picture that I was telling you about.
Throw it up.
It's a picture of Shetler.
All right, we
Should
got a
be
little
in
bit of
there.
time.
You
All
guys
right.
have to go around the studio and find that duck.
All right, hold
It's
on.
hidden
hold
somewhere.
On. All right, we have a little bit of time, so I'm going to tell you. You're both ready to explain what the Luca Continental Championship means to you. Garrett, go.
It means the world to me. Just winning this championship, winning this belt, it's going to be the best thing that happened.
Yeah, you can't hear us.
They can't hear us, so it's okay.
Go find it.
Go find it. 3, 2, 1, go.
This is in the bounce. Luca
Do we have
Continental
a
in the
handheld
bounce.
camera? Do we have a handheld camera?
In 1 minute.
In 1 minute.
We are going to give another hit.
Oh, here we go. Handheld camera. All right. We're seeing.
It's not back there.
Not
It's in the
back there.
studio.
In the studio. Let's go, Mr. Dom and Garrett.
45 seconds away from a little bit of a hint for you guys.
Things are getting spicy in the studio. Dom's looking. Oh, Dom.
I'll pay $1,000 to tell me where it is.
This is 1% of the dog.
Oh. All right, Dom's hotter than Garrett is right now.
Yeah, Dom's red hot.
Dom is red hot. Red hot.
Ladies and gentlemen, the new
Luca Continental Champion, Dirty Dom Perone!
You can't beat me!
Spring step right up to the mic.
I am the greatest!
Whoa, don't disrespect the title.
It's a brand new title.
All right, what are you going to do in this championship reign, Mr. Dom?
Championship reign, very simple. I'm gonna go enjoy myself.
All right, Dom, step back up, step back up.
What? I got this.
I got to raise your hand. I got to raise your hand. Ladies and gentlemen, the new Luca that's a nice shot of my leg. Luca Continental Champion, Dom Perone. Go celebrate, go smoke that stove, man, and we'll see you next week.
Thanks, gentlemen. Your checks will be in the mail.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Wow.
Well, that was electric.
Oh my God.
Dirty
That was awesome.
Dom, the new undisputed Luca Continental Champion. And that's all we have for today.
That's all we have for today.
Bradley, what would you like to say?
Hey, I just want to thank everybody. It's going to be a great season of Lake Night. Make sure to stay tuned. We're only getting started. Now only 3 more episodes, chat. 3 more episodes. So once you watch this one, if you haven't watched the other ones, go watch them now. Get caught up because Lake Night is the show.
This season, and that's it. Never again. So savor these next couple episodes, and we will see you next week on Season 2. Congratulations, Dom. This is Jake Bradley and Young Shet signing out.
To the debut episode of the show you'll soon learn to love, Port City Rising. I am joined by none other than Garrett, Chan Man, Spider-Man Chan.
That was a
and
lot.
we are excited to bring you all into the lives of two broadcasting students in their last semester and last year. Garrett, first off, tell me how you're doing.
I'm super pumped, super excited, grateful, honored to be here. Let's have a show. Let's have a season. Let's get things started right away.
Awesome. The question is, first question is, what is Port City Rising? Well, Port City Rising is a talk show that documents what is going to be the greatest semester ever. We're seniors. We need to go out with a bang. What you'll see this semester are vlogs, interviews, and experiences that will be shared on WTOP-10. Today, we'll stick with the basics and give our sports talk a try. Moving into our first segment, the Weekend Deep Dive. Garrett and I will go over our busy weekend and discuss what we saw and experienced. So, I will start off. It was an all-football weekend. I was working at Syracuse for the in-house production, and it was really fun. I was able to be in this sort of like basket, where what they call it, the basket, and it's like the game cam. So I was able to do the scoreboard cam. Everyone on the scoreboard saw, I was responsible for that. It was a really great time, and I'm sure a picture will come up of my experience. And I was able to see Kyle Spizak do his thing. All right, so going over there, that's where I was. So you see right there, it was just a little basket, and you had to like climb down this like this little step, and it was a little scary, to be honest. And then saw Kyle Spizak do his thing.
What a
he
guy.
worked for ABC. He was doing a lot there. So some WTOP Oswego guys representing Oswego well, doing some Syracuse football. And then moving over to my personal favorite, went to the Eagles and Commanders game. That was a really fun experience. I've been to Philadelphia a good amount of time. That's where we sat. It was beautiful, a beautiful day. Last year, we weren't able to get the nicest weather. It was raining. It was a hurricane, and
Wow.
it was not fun. So so we were able to do that. See my dad right there. We were taking a selfie in front of the Super Bowl 52 replica trophy. I really wish that we were able to get another one this past year, but that ended up not happening. But still holding out hope. But yeah, one thing that happened was my dad, big Eagles guy, screaming his head off. So we were right next to the family section, right? We were right next to the family section. So like all the kids were over there. My dad didn't care at all. He was just screaming. He was cursing. It was
yikes.
It was something like everybody, all the kids were like looking back at us, like thinking we were crazy. But it was a good game. I'll get more into the game after a break. But Garrett, enough of me talking. How was your weekend?
It was certainly a big weekend for me as well. I'll start off. We had some Oswego alumni, some fellow WTOP-10 people that came or worked at the station in the past. They made their way up here, took a tour of the studio. So there's us. So from left to right, there's me.
3 people on our crew.
Yeah,
Whoa.
Shout out to those. So we have Jolie there, VP of Finance, Melinda, VP of HR and Communication, Mia, VP of Creative Services, and our great GM, Mike Griswold. So we were all there at the comm dinner. It was absolutely fantastic.
That's awesome.
Celebrating some esteemed alumni who have made contributions not just to the station, but Oswego as a whole. So it was great to talk. I explained it to Jolie on Saturday. It was kind of like the past meets the present, and you're just talking about the future of not just the communications department, the program, but also what the station has in store for the next few years.
That's awesome.
In addition to that, I did call some play-by-play for the women's soccer game against SUNY Plattsburgh. Really good game. I called it with our great broadcasting engineer, Connor. So we did a great job of calling that game. We talked a lot about kind of just the dynamics of both teams, kind of just getting the feel of SUNYAC competition. It was great to cover that game, and super excited, not just for fall sports, but as we head into the winter with some hockey coming up in next weekend.
Yeah, really getting some experience there. That's awesome. And
that's right.
It seems like did you meet anybody at the alumni dinner?
We saw former general manager of WTOP-10, Justin. I don't know why I'm starting the last name for it. I don't know why, but yes, we met some amazing alumni. We saw fellow WTOP-10 crew members and people on the prod board as well. Just a great meeting overall of everyone in the communications broadcasting department, and super excited to see what's in store over the next few years here.
Oh, that's awesome. I mean, us as seniors, just kind of like nice to see other people come back and help us out. But coming up after the break, we'll talk about some sports. Week 4 action in the NFL, and also the MLB postseason starts today. All of this and more after the break.
Dude, bro, I don't know why I have...
What's going on?
Yeah, dude, we go on at like 11:30. It's like
No.
What do you mean no?
It's 10:30.
10:30?
Yeah, it's 10:30.
What do you mean it's 10:30? Hey, don't touch that. That's my ladder.
Hey, man.
Whoa. You know this book was already discounted 10%?
Wow. Get a close up of that one.
Matthew,
Look at that.
Can we go back inside? I want to sleep in the studio again.
We'll deep dive into our feelings in our Real Talk segment. Stay tuned because it's about to get real.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move. So I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
Welcome back to Major Discussions.
Back to Port City Rising. Now, it's time for us to do something we do practically on a day-to-day basis. Talking sports. Garrett, take it away.
That's right, Brooks. There's a lot going on in the world of sports, so let's not waste any time and jump into a jam-packed weekend of football.
All right, starting off in Philadelphia, where I was in attendance, as I mentioned earlier, the Philadelphia Eagles merely won against the Washington Commanders 34-31 in overtime. After Jalen Hurts threw a touchdown to A.J. Brown, they ended up leaving too much time for Sam Howell and company to score the game-tying touchdown with 1 second left. Philly ended up winning on a 54-yard field goal from Jake the Make Elliott. Garrett, the Eagles are 4-0. How long can they keep this success going?
Certainly a very solid start for the defending NFC champions, excuse me. They've played the Colts, the Patriots, Vikings, Buccaneers, some somewhat lackluster opponents, but nonetheless, they've got a very solid schedule up ahead. They face the Rams next week, which I think will be a way for the Eagles to improve to 5-0. They face the Jets, and of course, we'll talk about them just in a little bit. But then you have 2 more meetings with the Cowboys, Chiefs, 49ers. Those are some really top teams in the league. I expect them to be very close games, if not get extremely close for the Eagles to maybe pull out a win here. I think the Eagles are in good position right now. I expect them to get better as the season progresses.
Yeah, it seems like for the Eagles, it's just, they're 4-0, but no one's really impressed. No one's really impressed with the Eagles, including me. I mean, they have been winning really by the skin of their teeth. So I'm hoping they can change that around. But for you, Garrett, you got some things to talk about for the Jets.
That's right. On Sunday Night Football, Travis Kelce and the Kansas City Chiefs traveled to the Big Apple to take on Zach Wilson and the New York Jets. While much of the media attention was focused around Taylor Swift and the ongoing romance between the singer and superstar tight end, the contest was much closer than many people expected, including me. After the Chiefs gained a quick 17-0 lead to start the game, the Jets came storming back only down by 8 at halftime. Zach Wilson showed why he is the man, outplaying Patrick Mahomes and becoming the only opposing quarterback to have more completions, more passing yards, more touchdown passes, and fewer interceptions than Patrick Mahomes in a Mahomes start, either college or pro. Despite that, after Wilson fumbled the ball on the snap, the Chiefs marched down the field thanks to help from the referees. Not surprisingly, another primetime game was ruined after a late holding call continued the Chiefs' drive, and the defending champs held on for the 23-20 victory. Hey, Brooks, were the Jets robbed?
I would say that they were by the refs. The refs were not really in their favor. I mean, with Taylor Swift in attendance, you know, you were hearing some kind of theories that it's like you're not going to have Taylor Swift watch Travis Kelce and the Chiefs lose. I don't really believe that, but there were some shaky calls from the refs. But we got to take that away and really praise Zach Wilson. I mean, Zach Wilson coming in this game, we thought he was going to be ran over by the Kansas City Chiefs. And he went up and he made it a 3-point game. 3-point game.
That's right.
He lost by 3. And he actually showed some growth because at the press conference, he didn't blame it on anybody. He said, this one's on me. So I feel like Zach Wilson is improving, and I feel like he's really showing that he can be the QB1.
It was certainly great to see Zach Wilson step up, especially a big way, considering that he was getting so much backlash and media attention, not just here in New York, which is in itself a very ruthless media market, but everywhere else as well. It was good to see Wilson step up. Now it's just a matter of whether he can replicate that success moving forward.
Yeah, for sure. But now, Garrett, let's go over to some baseball. Take it away.
Thanks, Brooks. Moving to the diamond now, October baseball has finally arrived. Even though both New York baseball franchises were absolutely garbage this year, America's beloved pastime still rolls on. Today marked Game 1 of the best-of-3 American League wildcard game as the 5th seed Texas Rangers shut out the 4th seed Tampa Bay Rays by a score of 4-0. Jordan Montgomery looked impressive, throwing 7 innings, allowing 6 hits, and striking out 5. The other American League wildcard matchup features the 3 seed and American League Central champions Minnesota Twins playing against the 6 seed Toronto Blue Jays. The Twins look to snap a whopping 18-game postseason losing streak that is the longest in the history of America's Big Four professional sports. The Blue Jays look for their first postseason victory in the Vlad Guerrero Jr. Bo Bichette era.
Yeah, I mean, we'll start off with the Rays and Rangers. I feel like with that win by the Rangers 4-0, I feel like they made a statement. I mean, they're going in Tampa Bay and they're shutting out the Tampa Bay Rays. So I feel like they really made a statement with them, and then getting a win under your belt.
That's right. I mean, both with the Tampa Bay Rays, they went off to this extremely hot start to start the season, and it stretched all the way to the All-Star break, with injuries slowed them down, and then the Orioles caught up, eventually winning that American League East crown. I know it pains for you as a Yankee fan, seeing the Orioles of all teams succeed as well as they have. But I mean, overall, it's great to see baseball postseason back. I expect a great battle between not just these 4 teams, but the other teams playing well as we move forward through this exciting postseason. But Brooks, I think it's time for make a fool of ourselves, whether we like it or not. It's time for some early World Series predictions. I think you should go first.
All right, so we were talking before we went on air. I'm going to take the Atlanta Braves versus the Baltimore Orioles. The reason why is because the Atlanta Braves, I mean, they've been pretty much the best team in baseball. They got future MVP Ronald Acuna. They got Matt Olson. They got just really firepower on offense. And then going over to the Orioles, they're a young team. Everyone's expecting them to not have that experience, not have that playoff experience. But they're not just in here to get some playoff experience. They're here to go all the way. And I feel like even though they'll go all the way, I feel like the Braves are going to pull it out, and I think they'll win in probably 6.
Brooks, I really can't argue with the Braves either. I mean, they just largely dominated throughout the regular season. You talked about NL MVP favorite Ronald Acuna Jr., Matt Olson, who had a rough first year in Atlanta as the new Braves first baseman, of course, filling the shoes for Freddie Freeman. But then you have the pitching staff of Charlie Morton, Max Fried, Spencer Strider, who had a phenomenal season. You really can't bet against the Braves. I do think it's going to be Braves and Astros, a rematch of 2021, the World Series, the Fall Classic. I think you can't bet against the Astros either. They are absolutely a powerhouse in the American League that looks relatively weak than in years past. I mean, Yordan Alvarez has just been overall very impressive. Jose Altuve, Jose Abreu has been very good throughout the entire year, especially when they return from injuries. And of course, you have the return of Justin Verlander, who, after being acquired from the Mets, has pitched very well, knows the plays extremely well, knows how to compete in Houston. That's why I think it's going to be a Braves-Houston Astros Fall Classic matchup. I say Braves in 6 as well.
6 as well. All right, so we're both taking the Atlanta Braves to win the World Series, but now we're going to stay with baseball.